well today we're going to attempt to install lights in this Tomix Urban Liner set. I think they look pretty cool. Kind of vaguely reminds me of the monorails at Disney World. It has that same kind of front end nose. But I think it's going to look really awesome lit up, so that's what we're going to do right now. Got a 3-pack of Tomix Lights here. I've never installed Tomix Lights before, so hopefully it's fairly straightforward. It looks just like the Micro Ace ones I did in a previous video, so maybe they use the same vendor for these? I don't know, but it looks, first glance, it looks very, very similar. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is the same. Well, there's slight differences. I can already tell in the little thingies here. It's slightly different, and there's no white thing that came over here that had the Micro Ace logo on it, but this spring setup is identical. So first things first, we got to pop this sucker open. Let me see what else comes in the box. We got a little Band-Aid or something. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Instructions, of course, all in Japanese. But no worries, we live in the future, so if I need to real-time translate anything, I certainly can. Okay. Lots of pictures, which I'm glad to see, unlike the other one. Is that the little sticker thing? Possibly. I may need to read this. This one is a 2-pager. Something else there. I don't know what that could be. Interesting. Well, why don't we pop one of these open and go from there. So this is the motor car. Like I said in previous videos, a lot of the times the motor car on these Japanese models is not the front one, which this I believe is the front because these seats are backwards, if you could tell. They go the other way. So why don't we start with the back first and work our way forward doing the motor last, if that makes any sense. So I assume you just kind of pop the shell off like many other, ooh, that was easy, many other models, except the front is giving me trouble. Why are you not coming off? It looks like it has a sort of different setup because it like loops around. But it's stuck on something. It doesn't want to go. I don't want to like snap it off. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. And actually, there's stuff in the box it came with. Although not much, so sometimes there's like instructions about how to pop these things open, but, well, maybe. Although this just looks like a warranty card. And whatever this is, promo for something. Okay. Ah! Got it. Alright. This would actually make a really cool convertible. Just running around like this. You know, wind in your hair and whatnot. That would be kind of awesome, I would think. This came off a little bit. It's not aligned anymore, so I'm assuming I wasn't supposed to do that. But it looks like I just snap it on down from there, because this side over here is still stuck properly. So let me, got it. Snap it back down. We are aligned. Now, I can see where you stick the springs, right down those holes there. But first things first, I think we gotta measure, make sure these lights fit, and we don't gotta snap anything off. So I would think the light would need to go all the way to the back. And it looks like we are way too long. I think I gotta snap off 2 of them. I think I gotta translate this, at least to figure out what the heck is going on with all these other little pieces. So let me do that, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, well, per the instructions, I figured out that the little tape thing is for some coach cars that don't have these little clips, and what happens then is you actually use it to tape it to the roof of the car. But I don't believe that I have that version, at least not with this first one, because here are the little clips. So that's good. It also strangely said something about cutting the springs, which I don't understand why I would want to do that. I mean, if I'm going to clip it in place anyway, maybe this is only for the ones that need the tape, but it's weird. I don't know why they would make me want to cut the spring. So I'm going to assume that's not for this one and chop it on back to where it needs to be, which it looks like it's right here. So let's see if we can do this without killing myself. Ow! It got me again. If you saw my micro waste one, there's the damage from the micro waste one, and then here's what it just did to me right now. So kids, don't try this at home. Alright, but we should be cut back, I think. Hopefully we don't need one more. Maybe we do. Because that doesn't really fit. If you can tell. We are barely too long. So now I gotta cut one more, which is gonna be a struggle because there's not much leverage. Unfortunately, like, this plastic bit is, it's not cut. It has plastic all along the sides here. And it's not like I can just easily break it like a Kit Kat bar. And since I already broke off 3 of them, or 2 others, I can't get enough leverage to snap. Oh, look at them bleeding now. I don't have enough leverage to really make it pop. I need a vise or something. Perhaps I can do it with some scissors. Alright, I have these industrial size scissors. Scissors. Let's see if we can chop this one more off without poking my eyes out. So it's got to go right there, and can't get a. Oh, well, I was able to cut into the plastic anyway. It made a good sized crease there, which is promising. See if I can do the same with the other side, and then hopefully I can just snap it off. That's why you always measure twice. You don't screw it up. Okay, well, that's snapped. Now, hopefully, That one got me right there. This is not a good track record for snapping these lights. Anyway, I'm still alive. And we should now be at the proper length. So, just drop it on in. If I can. Seems to be more difficult than it should. It appears to not be a straight... Ooh. It appears to not be a straight drop. It looks like I got a line and spread those springs separately, like so. So that they fall into the hole there. Just slightly not straight. But look at that. A perfect snug fit. Awesome. Okay, before I snap that front back on, let's give it an old testaroo on the track. Alright, drum roll please. See if this sucker works. Yes, it does. Look at that. We have lights. The front ones are still connected. So this should look pretty good once we get the thing back on. We can do that right now, seeing that we are successful. Alright, now this was a struggle coming off, so I assume I gotta slip it on properly and hopefully it's not a struggle going on. Or, yeah. Oh. How easy was that? Super quick. And since it was, why don't we give it an old test again to see what it looks like in the flesh. Cool. Nice red interior. Pure white light. It's super bright out today, so can't really tell, but I'll do a one later once we get them all on, so you can see them kind of in the dusk and dark. I'm thinking it's going to look pretty good. Although, well, there is front lights. I mean, there's headlights, but there's nothing lighting the cab. I guess that's okay. Alright, so one's down. Let's do the other front next, which I assume is the exact same step. So again, this is the front. It looks like this one has a blue interior. Let's see if I can pop it off as I did before. Without destroying it. Put that pantograph down. I feel like I'm gonna break it, similar to my feelings in the other one. But, oh no, the whole front component blew up on me. Wheel. Luckily, it doesn't look too complex to get it back in place. Although I don't know which way this goes. Does it go this way or this way? I'm kind of thinking this way, because it just sits right in there like that. And then this guy, I I think just clips on, yeah, like that. So all is well. Hopefully that still works. I assume it would because that was pretty easy to put back in place. All right, light number 2 in the box. Got to take it out. Same kind of thing as before. Well, it is the same thing. Lights. Now, last time we needed 3. Snapped off. I assume the same holds true here. 1, 2, 3. This actually worked out pretty well, of chopping off that sidewall. I'm going to do that again. To prime the pump, if you will. Because it's not the easiest thing in the world to snap. Okay. Well, there goes nothing again. Ah ha ha! No injuries in sight. I came out of that one pretty good. This one's really starting to pucker up on me. And the other one is fine. I don't feel anything on this side, but this side still kind of stings. But no injuries to report for this one. So we'll do the same thing. Slide it on into those holes. Again, I'm not going to cut the springs per the instructions because I don't really see what the point of that is. Okay. Same as before. Eee, something's stuck. Ah, there we go. Like it's not going. Okay, snap, snap, snap. All good to go. All right, well let's throw it on again. All right, here's, yeah, everything seems to be working. Yeah, they're good to go. I'm kind of thinking this is going to look a lot better at night, because you can tell they're on, but you can't really tell they're on. It's not super bright or anything, but hopefully at night they'll look a lot better. I don't know why the back one's red and the front one's kind of this grayish blue. And I don't know what the motor is, so we're gonna work on that next and find out. So hopefully that one's not gonna be too difficult. I know with the motor inside, who knows how hard this is gonna be. So yeah, let's snap this sucker off. Oh, that was really easy. Wow. That worked like a charm. This appears to be a little longer, so hopefully maybe we don't even need to snap any off. But that was super easy to get off. Pop out the new light from the box. Measure it up. I don't know. Maybe we don't need any snapped. Because that looks pretty good. It's not to the edge. Hopefully that works. Interesting. So obviously, oops. This is not symmetrical. There's no windows on the back part and none on the front, or some on the front. And I don't remember if I turn this around or not. And I don't know if it really matters. I guess I can always check this own video, because clearly I'm recording myself. I'm thinking I didn't flip it, and it just snaps on down like so. Alright, well that was easy. Far easier than those other ones, and no injuries to speak of here either, thank God. Yeah, let's give it an old test. Okay, so if all goes well, all lights are now installed, all cars are on the track, and hopefully it looks good. So we'll start it up and see what happens. So I don't remember the noise of the engine being that loud and making that humming noise. But we do have lights. That's for sure. Well, it's definitely working. I just don't remember the engine being that loud, or making that buzzing hum noise. So did I screw something up? I don't know. Possibly. I might want to look at that. Well, I opened it up and flipped that front part around, and I don't know if I had something off to begin with, or if it should go that way, but that buzzing noise has stopped. It's a lot more quieter now. I think it turned out rather good. Here it is, kind of more dusky and dark. Definitely looking better, but I can also tell like the lights aren't evenly distributed like some others are. It's not the end of the world though. I also noticed if I slow it down, it won't really work right. I wish they'd be a lot more sensitive. Because you gotta kind of run it kind of there at a minimum. Which is a little too fast for what I would have liked it to see. Alright, well here it is at complete night. Looks alright. Definitely better than before. In the daytime. You can definitely tell the lights are on, that's for sure. So I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the lights so far. Glad I got it, so I'll leave it here, and off into the sunset it goes.